The Illinois State Bar Association had a core group of about 10,000 members. As a group, had a wonderful claims history for years and years and years. Minimal claims, minimal losses.
Well, you open up the envelope from the bill from the insurance company for the premiums, they would go up, and finally they were going up like 30%, 40%, 50% year after year, where the premiums were virtually double, triple what they were.
I was executive director of the State Bar Association, and our relationship with that commercial carrier had deteriorated.
There were efforts to find out, well, why is this going on? What is the reason for it? There were no reasons for it.
There was no budging. The increases were going to stay. They said they were justified.
We asked for data. We wouldn't get data. We would get anecdotes.
And the information we got was either smoke and mirrors, or they refused to give it to us.
They felt they had the whip in their hand, and they used it.
We couldn't keep accepting raises like that.
We'd have meetings where we would wring our hands what to do.
Attorneys would fail to get insurance at all. Then the public would not be protected and the bar would not be protected.
I think it was more a feeling of desperation that something be done. And
Dick Thies was the president. He organized and put together committees to develop a potential scenario to start our own company.
They worked very diligently over that year and finally came before the Assembly and made their final report. And that final report said that they were recommending that a malpractice insurance company be formed. Marvelous response from the bar.
With Dick's leadership, we followed up and went to work trying to figure out how to start an insurance company.
And I do recall a meeting in Toronto called by the president of the bar at the time, the late Jerry Mirza. We were all more or less on vacation at an ABA meeting, but he called this meeting on a Sunday afternoon and said, we have to make this change. We have to do the paperwork. He was very strong in encouraging us that we are going to make this. His determination that we were not going to fail.
Many of us called upon lawyers with some wherewithal and said, you got to just give us non-returnable substantial sums of money to get us seed money.
Please send us money and maybe we'll have a company. This isn't the greatest sales position.
And the dollars started flooding in without any promise of anything. Lawyers from all over the state.
And the exciting part of that would be that there were so many people more than willing to donate enough money that we were able to get the company started.
When we decided to start the company, we had to raise, I think, $3 million. And we raised the $3 million very quickly.
And we'd guaranteed in our offering documents that we would not begin operations until we could issue up to $5 million in coverage. To do that, we had to have reinsurance.
The whole key to insurance is having reinsurance. The reinsurance is really what handles the big claims. And we had to go to market at Lloyd's of London to get reinsurance.
And I spent about a week meeting with lots of different reinsurers, mostly Lloyd syndicates. As a result of the efforts in London, we were able to get 3 reinsurance treaties that provided coverage all the way up to $5 million.
And we wrote our policies. It was very exciting. I think my firm was one of the first policies written. Our premiums were 1/3 lower than the premiums that the other people writing malpractice insurance in Illinois were charging. Suddenly, they dropped their premiums below ours.
Harold Katz, a prominent later attorney and state representative, he came up to me and he said, "This is the greatest thing the bar has ever done, and what a difference you've made in lawyers' lives." I mean, maybe he was the only one who ever articulated, but I felt he was speaking for some others.
We formed the floor of the pricing in Illinois. We always have since we started. We guarantee the attorneys in Illinois that they will always have a fair amount of money charged for the insurance. They never had that right before.
It's because of the Illinois State Bar Association Mutual Insurance Company that we have stable, affordable malpractice insurance in this state, even among our competitors. And that's the benefit of the visionaries that we had running the Bar Association at the time.
We're very pleased with everything that's happened with Mutual. It's gone above and beyond. It's a very solid, secure company, and it has fulfilled the goal that we had from the start.
You can't continue with a bar without insurance, and you can't buy insurance if the commercial world decides they're going to raise the prices, and we have no way of combating that. So we faced it, combated it, and ended it.